I got my new jewelry box. I haven't been waiting for it only a couple days. It's my Christmas gift I ordered for myself. Actually, my girlfriend ordered for me. I like it. Just a basic jewelry box with a drawer. I should have did an unboxing. I just put my watches in there. I'm collecting my watches again. I had a Movado. I lost it. I want to get a tag. All my watches are smart watches except for one. It's a Casio. But yeah, I got one. I wanted to do Apple Watch Ultra. That's why I don't know why they named it Ultra. Should have named it like everything is top of the line. Like Apple's everything is top of the line. Pro. So you got the ProMax earphones. You got the I'm losing my mind. The MacBook Pro. Everything is top of the line. Why they named it Apple Ultra, Apple Watch Ultra? I don't know. It's like a 58,000 peso watch. I was watching it online. I was going to get it. They had it reserved for me at the PowerMax store. Like, that thing is too big. It's huge. The guy was like, the only thing I don't like, many people say it's so bulky, so big on your watch. It comes with 3 bands. So I just got the Apple Watch Series 8. And the first day I wore it, after I had it synced, went to the CR, because you know I'm legally blind, so I used the time I put my hand out to feel stuff, and I hit the wall with my watch. I was like, uh-oh, hope I didn't scratch it. When I get home, my girlfriend's like, your watch has a big scratch on it. I was like, oh no. And we're feeling it some more, my fingers are like, it's not a scratch, it's split in half, it's like cracked. So I inquired about it. I had insurance. I said, I just want to get the LCD replaced. They go, we don't replace LCD on watches. You have to buy a new watch. I was like, oh, thank God I got the insurance. So the insurance was like 7,000. Give me a new watch. Thank God. I'm going to buy a new watch. The first day I had it. I've only had it on maybe 30 minutes. But my other Samsung watches, they don't do that because they have it's round and they have the metal around the sides of the LCD display. So if I hit something, it just probably put a little scratch on the bezel on the outside is titanium. So I collect all smart watches. So I'm gonna try to collect some more. I want some gold or silver watches, so it'll be raised in value. Smart watches. I'm kind of disappointed. Like I got the Samsung Classic 3, the 4, Classic 4 watch. I have like 3 of them. I have a 42 or 40 something millimeter, 45 and a 46. And the Classic 4 or Classic 3 I have is with the leather band. That was actually more. I paid 19,000 for that, and the Series 8 was like 29,000 plus insurance. Then I got my Mac. Then I got my what do you call it? Apple ProMax. Nice phone. You pay cash, you get 5% discount, which is nice. I got my case on. 256 gigabytes. Siri is much better than Google as far as voice commands. There's my jewelry box. I like it. My old jewelry box is just one shelf. It's got the glass thing. Got here, don't wear rings, but I got my band for my watches. Got my necklace. I don't really like this necklace. It's okay. It kinks up sometimes. It pinches my hair sometimes, and I like the jewelry because my girlfriend ordered it for me. I paid for it for my birthday. Gotta clean the glass, but it's pretty cool. Got my watches displayed. It's got a little lock, just a little deterrent to keep anyone from getting in if you don't have access. So that's my 3 Samsung Classic 3 watch leather band, Samsung 4 Classic the white silver, which I love, but none of those are, thank God. That's my Classic 4 46mm 46mm. I think this is my Apple. Got a big crack right here, which makes me sad all the way down on this side. So there's my Casio. The basic watch, like a 5,000 peso watch. I went to wash my hands, sucker got wet. It had water inside it. They replaced it. I'll never buy another Casio again, but they do have a solar one that I heard that has good reviews. Its batteries never died, a smartwatch. So, pretty cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 watches. My next watch will be, I want a tag, a Rolex. Overrated. Really have a tag. Or who knows? A Cartier would be kind of. I don't really like those watches, but Tag is my kind of watch. They have a smartwatch I like for about 1,000 plus U.S. dollars, 50,000 pesos. My father's stepdad, my son's stepdad, I mean, had bought one in Dubai at the airport. So I really liked it. So I'll probably get one, but I want one that's actually gold or silver. The titanium, even in case of emergency or anything happens, it's hard to get rid of titanium. Platinum, I mean. People don't want platinum, even though it's the second most valuable metal after gold and platinum. Then silver's way down there. But yeah, we find a nice gold and silver. I'm tired, you guys. I've been taking medicine. I've been sick. Silver Tag Heuer. I can keep it for investment long term. If anything ever happens, the value always holds. Like I went to sell one of my watches. I paid 19,000 for my Classic 4, 20 something thousand, whatever it was, online at the website of Samsung, and let's see it online selling for 4, 5,000, 6,000 pesos. What? And the watch is only like 7 months old, 6 months old. Like, that's impossible. How could it be that value? Like, if you go to the gadget shop or something like that to sell it, they'll offer you 5,000. I've tried it, had it online to sell, so I wanted to buy some more watches. I didn't like the one's a little small bezel. It's like a 42 mm. I had to get a different band. I didn't really like that one. Try to sell it. No offers. So that's why it'd be nice to have something that's gold and silver, so it holds the value. But yeah, that's my case. I didn't do it. Should have did an unboxing. They had it really wrapped really well. My other case is just one case. I got my girlfriend a watch, Series 7 Apple Watch. She has her watch in that one. Yeah, I like it. That's my Christmas gift to me. My girlfriend ordered it for me. Merry Christmas. Yeah, another thing about my vlogs that I always use my voice. Like I said, Google. I use speak to text. Google always messes up my language. It always I messaged the bank today. Can you take MaxiCare payments there for billing? And I didn't read it until she goes, no, sir, we don't take Mexican healthcare payments. I said, Mexican? I spoke it again. It said MaxiCare. Then Google backed it up and deleted it. It said Mexican. So what the heck? And then today I made comments. Always make comments to people. And it's like, yeah, it's Filipino. And it spelled it with a P instead of F, Filipina or Filipino. So that's okay. It used to be spelled that way until like 1973 when the Constitution adopted Filipina with an F instead of a P. And I told the guy the history about that, and I told him I'm legally blind. So I use my speak to text. A lot of times I should proofread it, and then someone else made a comment today. It's basic. Use your pronunciation, your commas and your periods. It's basic English. It's so hard to understand you. It's basic. Come on, something like that. I'm like, Cutie Bella or something was her YouTube name. I'm like, yeah, I know it's basic language. It's easy for people who are able to see, but for legally blind it's very difficult because I use my voice. But I'll start using my Siri, which I really like. I mean my Apple. It's really pretty much accurate. It's much faster than my Google that I have here. And Samsung is always incorrect. If I use Microsoft keyboard, if I text or use my voice, it doesn't say number. It doesn't spell the numbers like 34 or 35. It spells them in letters. And so that's one downside to the keyboard. And I change it back to Google keyboard, it always messes up also. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 6:40 p.m.
Time check. So that's so fast. Hey Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:40 p.m.
It's my Alexa. Hey Google, what time is it? Google probably doesn't work because I'm using it, but Google's really slow. And so I just tell people, hey, don't bash people that have disability. Obviously, there's probably something wrong. You see an American that doesn't use pronunciation, but I typed her back. It took me a little bit longer using pronunciation and the correct grammar. And but it takes me a little bit longer. I should proofread before I send something, but a lot of times I see it being spelt correctly. But what Google does is go back, and I don't know how to fix it. It's not an autocorrect. It just Google's artificial intelligence just translates it different. Ever since I did an upgrade, there was another software upgrade a couple weeks ago, or this week. There was one a couple weeks ago, which really messed everything up. And I had all my languages set to different languages, and like, what the heck? So I finally got it correct. Yeah, but I haven't been vlogging. I've been kind of down. You know how you get down or depressed. And holidays, I miss my son. He's in England. Um, me and my girlfriend argue. I don't know, just over stupid stuff. So it's just I just learned that gotta keep my mouth closed, and it's gonna be very difficult this time of year for people. And so I got her a laptop, Dell laptop, i5, and she was happy. 8 GB, and it was silver. But one thing that we didn't know is the keyboard doesn't light up. But I thought that model it lit up. So, but it's okay. Got her bracelet. I already picked it up before Christmas. She actually picked it out. I told her I liked that one better than the other one. And I got some clothes at bench, some shorts, some face towels, some other stuff I just can't think about. I've had this necklace. This is one of my favorite necklaces, chain necklace. Don't ever buy it at department store or SM. I could save 40%. I think I got an additional 10. Then my bracelet, I bought at Sabana months ago. That's the way to buy. When people pawn stuff and they can't get it back out, I feel bad for them. But if you go and repawn it or sell it, it's just 1,000 less than what you paid for it. I guess the gold value holds well there. So say the gold value is 22,000 for this bracelet. If I wanted to pawn it or sell it, I could get it for 21,000. This necklace, I paid a lot of money for it, but the gold value is a lot less. Of course, they mark up the price probably 50% at department stores. Never again will I buy it. I thought I was saving big money. And with the gold value, it's probably almost double what they're asking. I was like, well, I know that takes money. They have to make it and ship it and send it, and the store has to make money. I'm like, maybe the value will go up, but never again will I to buy it at a department store. So when I bought that one necklace here, I paid a little much too. I thought they gave me 30%. You always have to be careful, especially with me being disabled. What they finally charge you. I don't think I got a 30% discount. I bought that one necklace at Robinson's. I will never go there again. The back of it's a triple lock. I hate it. It clamps on the top and the bottom, and the bottom got bent the first time, and it's so hard to unlock. It's just really cheap quality. But I thought about selling that, but I wouldn't make any money until the gold value goes up, or at least cut even. I still wouldn't cut even. I still would lose money, but that's okay. I just keep it. That's why I want to invest. If I'm going to invest in gold, and I'm not rich, but I've learned my lesson with my watches. They don't hold the value. I think Apple will hold value better than Samsung watch. Everyone wants an iPhone or Apple Watch. It's like gold. Used to be many years ago. It was Nokia. It was the big one. Nokia and an iPhone. And HTC used to be popular. Even LG. I don't even hear anything about them anymore. Then Motorola tried to come back in the market years ago with their flip or their phones. I remember Motorola was one of the first phones I had. Actually, a Mitsubishi phone was the first one I've had. And they had the new phones they're coming out with, the little flip phone, the Razr phone, which was pretty cool, and Z phone or whatever it was. Motorola can't compete anymore. I don't know why they didn't spend more money in marketing and development. Just everyone surpassed them, and so it's amazing. My next investment is I'm gonna get a camera, vlogging camera. I already got a couple tripods. I'm not too happy with the last one I bought, so I'll just be vlogging and the stabilizer would just cut out. It'll lose signal or to Bluetooth or something. It would just cut out. My phone would be like do 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 do. So I'm just gonna buy a handy stick, selfie stick, and just go that route with that little tripod that opens up at the bottom again, and with the remote control. Just finding something that's pretty decent. Bought this one online also, so maybe something at the photo line or photo camera store could have something at the mall. I know there's a place at ATC Mall out of Bunktown Center, and I would not buy anything online. The cameras I like is the Canon, Sony. I forget the model. It's really nice, but the problem is that it's just the top of the line, but the battery life is really bad with Sony. And they said the battery life with Canon is much better. And the stabilization with Canon or Sony is better than the Canon. I don't know what it is. Something Mark II. I don't remember. I really don't. I haven't screenshotted what I want. And I've always asked people, what do you vlog with? What do you use for your camera? And I see these big cameras with these big mics with these furs on it to prevent the wind. I don't want something like that. I saw something that was pretty cool. Looked like a satellite dish with the little thing pointing out. And it's really cool. And it's not that noticeable. And then I'll probably get a wireless mic to put on me. So I might do vlogs better when I go out or whatever have you. And the wind won't blow so much. So then I get my eye surgery in January. We pray I can start seeing better. Got to get the silicone oil removed from this eye. And praise God, we'll be set. I can start reading, seeing things, and doing things much better. Maybe artificial intelligence for the keyboard. That was it, AI will get better, but it does the pronunciation. I won't get bashed for being whatever. Drunk or what's wrong with you? Alright guys, short vlog. You guys take care. And we're moving slowly, surely. One last thing, I had a guy come over. I called him yesterday. The store where I bought my air conditioning, Mitsubishi split type. I asked the people to give me an estimate before you come out to uninstall it and reinstall it in my house, my new house. And they rang the doorbell 9 o'clock this morning, and I haven't been feeling good. My girlfriend's sleeping. And I was like, yeah. I was like, man, no, he called me. He was at the house, the new house. And I was like, buddy, I called for an estimate, not to come out and do it. I don't know how much you're charging me. And he was like, came over, doesn't speak any English, doesn't listen to me or look at me. My girlfriend says he was $7.5 to install it. I said, how much to uninstall it? And he said, nothing. I said, okay, I want it cleaned. And it's cleaned, it's $1.5. So that's $8.5, $9,000. Okay, cool. I gave him $1,000 tip, and he came back and said, it's $1,500 to uninstall it from here. I was like, you didn't tell me that. I gave him another $1,000. I said, you get a $500 tip then. I was like, that's why I always ask for an estimate before you come out. And it was written down on the paper. He just failed to explain it to us. So it cost me like 11,000 pesos just to install my split type, have it removed from this house to my new house. And I still have this one to go. That one, which will cost me $7,500 or $8,000, another $1,500 to uninstall it. And I have that one clean. Then I got my window type upstairs. Sobra Mahal. And it's just like, OMG, I can't afford that. I just want to stay somewhere. My next place, I want to get a lot and build my own house. So if I die one of these days, I hope it's not anytime soon, in Jesus' name. Knock on wood, thank you, Lord, that my son will have a place to stay. I told my son that. He's like, no thanks, Daddy. He says I don't want to live in the Philippines. He loves the Philippines. I said, you come live here? He loves it with his mother. And he loves his mama. I know he loves his daddy and stepdad. He's in England right now, but I miss him so much. Last Christmas I spent with him was 2016. So I miss that boy. Alright guys, I'm tired. I've been taking my medicine. Doctor sent me some antibiotics. I don't know if it's just weather change. I had my sofa steam cleaned. I got some video, I'll post it. And the carpet, and then we had a deep fogger for disinfectant. And man, even though I was standing on the balcony, that sucker was strong. I think the next day I started getting sick. Messed up my sinuses, my throat, my breathing. Didn't affect my girlfriend, but it really got me. Now, since I've losing my eyesight, my senses from my nose and my smelling in my ears have become really strong. Excuse me. So, alright guys, we're out. Take care always. Be safe. Thanks for watching. Short vlog.